open the floodgates of heaven.
Greetings and welcome to the Belief of a New Consciousness, a division of the philosophy and works of Chris W. Mason. I am Chris W. Mason. This program was created to provide you with an overview of practical knowledge. And when used correctly, it has the potential of changing your life forever. You are now about to enter the fountain of knowledge, the philosophy and works of Chris W. Mason. My pleasure. The purpose of this production is to give you some suggestions on the belief of a new consciousness. Some of you will take this information and use it immediately. Some of you will take this information and use it later. Some of you will take this information and never use it. But this information is intended to help you move forward in life. If you believe this information would help you, then it will. If you believe this information might help you, then it might. If you believe this information will not help you, then it won't. So believe that this information would help you. Belief in consciousness has a lot to do with visualization in your imagination. Let's deal with the word believe. B-E means to have life. Like waters descending from a mountain stream, like a bird flying free in the air, breathe to have life. Be means to have life. Leave is to go from point A to point B, to leave. So as you say the word believe, you visualize falling water and going from point A to point B. Believe. A new consciousness has a lot to do with releasing old opinions and setting new ideas. Old opinions and setting new ideas. If you believe this information will help you, it will. If you believe it won't, it won't. If you believe it might, it might. So believe that this information will help you. Let's deal with the mind. What is the mind? M-I-N-D. The mind is the communication system of the body, where thoughts begin. I tell you something that makes you happy, you smile. I tell you something that saddens you, you frown. I tell you something that makes you confused, you do a smirk. It's always the thought that you allow in your mind that causes a reaction from your body. Every part of your body is an obedient servant for what you allow in your mind. The man. What you allow in your mind go to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the waiting area of thoughts. Everything you watch on TV, everything you listen to the radio, everything you allow in your eye, in your ears, goes into your mind. It goes into the subconscious mind, the waiting area of thoughts. And once it goes into the subconscious mind, when it is needed, it's a part of your consciousness. That's how you can remember how good a concert is, how good a beverage is. It's your consciousness, your memory, that controls your entire body. Let's go back. Your mind is the communication system of the body. Your subconscious mind is the waiting area of thoughts. Have you ever went to a doctor's office and then you wait in the waiting area before you go to the back? The purpose of the waiting area is to get the necessary information before you go back. That's the purpose of the subconscious mind. Whatever you allow in your mind, it goes to the waiting area of the mind, which is the subconscious mind. Then it becomes, over a period of time, it becomes a part of your consciousness. Consciousness is when you don't have to think about it, it just happened. Consciousness is everything you've been taught from the time you were born up until now. Surely you would not think that you would hang around negative friends and you have a positive consciousness. Let's go to Psalms 1. Psalms 1 says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly." Now, let's use the Bible. If you walking in the counsel of the ungodly, you won't be blessed. The scripture said that you are blessed if you don't walk in the counsel of the ungodly. You see people not doing right, don't walk in that counsel because they're going to feed into your mind. The wrong thing is going to go into the subconscious mind, which is the rating area of thoughts. It's going to become a part of your consciousness. Okay, the next part. "Blessed is the man who walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standing in the way of sinners." If you see people that are in conflict with you, don't stand in their way. Go the other way. It has nothing to do with ego. Don't stand in the way of sinners. Don't go the other way. Nor sitting in the seat of the scornful. When you sit in the seat next to someone and they talk against people, get up and move. Because that is scripture. It said, you are blessed if you don't walk in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standing in the way of sinners, nor sitting in the seat of the scornful. This all has to do with your mind, what you allow in your mind. The mind is what? The communication system of the body. What you allow in it, it controls your entire body. I tell myself to raise my hand, it raises. I tell myself to turn, and I turn. It's always the thought that you allow in your mind, which is the communication system, and it goes to your subconscious mind, which is the waiting area of thoughts. And it becomes a part of your consciousness. If you want to learn how to spell consciousness, it's CONSCIOUSNESS. Consciousness. But you got to be willing to eject old opinions and set new ideas if your consciousness is going to change. 1 Peter, 5th chapter, 8th verse. "Be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around you like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Resist him firmly in faith, knowing that the same kind of suffering is being suffered by many brethren throughout the world." 1 Peter, be sober-minded. That means clear your mind, make sure your mind is clear. Not just liquor, be sure your mind is clear from negative thoughts. What you allow in your mind controls your body. Be watchful. Watch the people you're around. Because the devil prowls around like a roaring lion. This has to do with your consciousness. When you want a clear consciousness, you must change what goes in your mind. How do you change what goes in your mind? Watch what you watch on TV. Watch the people that you're around. Let's go back now. This mind is the communication system of the body. What you allow in your mind goes over to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the waiting area of thoughts that develop your consciousness. If you want to change your consciousness, change what goes in your mind.